Hi, this is Pastor Ralph again. And now that it's after Christmas, I thought I'd follow up a little bit with a story about Jesus as he was recognized by a couple of very old people who were waiting for him and expecting him. So, the thing is, when people know what they're looking for, they can often find it. So these were people who were looking for Jesus, and God was helping them. But sometimes it's hard to find what you're looking for. Have you ever taken a look at a Where's Waldo book? And maybe you're really good at finding Waldo, and maybe sometimes it's hard. So I want you to take a look at these next pictures that will be on this video, and I want you to look for Waldo in them and see if you can find which of the pictures is easiest to find Waldo, okay? So take a look and let's see how you do. So, the last picture, it was pretty easy to find Waldo, wasn't it? Well, I think that's the way it was for this man named Simeon. He was an old man, and God had told him specially that he was going to die at some point, but not until he had seen the Messiah, which is Jesus, the one that the shepherds had found when they went to Bethlehem, and they had been looking, and they looked, and they found Mary, Joseph, and the baby lying in the manger, just what the angels had told them to look for. And so Jesus and his parents came into the temple, and Simeon, his eyes were open, and boy, did he know when Jesus came who it was. He recognized him. And there was another woman, she was about 84 years old. She had been living at the temple, praying and fasting day and night for years and years and years. And on that special day, when Mary and Joseph and Jesus came to the temple, she also could see it. Sometimes it's really hard to see things. My wife and I, this Christmas, got a card. And in the card, it had some differences that you were supposed to spot. And sometimes it was really easy. Like there was an elf on one side of the picture decorating a tree, and on the other picture, sometimes the elf wasn't on the ladder. And you could see it, and you said, oh, I know which one that is. And so you would click on the picture, and you would get a point for getting it correct. But sometimes it was really hard to spot the difference. Sometimes for people, it's very hard to see what's obvious and plain and, oh, how in the world could you miss it? But that happened with a lot of people around Jesus. So we're going to talk a little bit about some of the special people who were around Jesus, but sometimes it was hard for them to see that it was Jesus and to recognize who he was. So I want you to keep coming back, and tomorrow we're going to look again at some people who had a hard time finding Jesus. See if you can find Jesus in these stories. Okay, well, this is Pastor Ralph saying goodbye.